What is traditional education? Who can help?
Teacher-centered.
Teacher-centered. Thank you. Teacher-centered, yes. When I was growing up, that was it. A teacher is the master. You don't challenge a teacher even if you've learned the lesson.
Oh man.
Thank you.
If a teacher is solving an equation and it doesn't go well, you, the student, you cannot tell the teacher that the teacher is wrong. But in the current education, a child challenges a teacher. Say you got that wrong. Can I prove to you? Are we ready for the future? That your old note needs to be refined because children are learning ahead. Because the classroom is not only in your classroom. The classroom is on the internet. So if you're using outmoded definitions and a child who has the inquiry characteristics is able to go and see the current definition and comes to your class and tell you are wrong, how are you going to feel as a teacher? We need to be prepared for the future today. And we must never settle for less. In Africa, I always tell my friends and my colleagues that it is believed that when someone goes to school in abroad and comes, he is of best notch than anyone. Why is it so? It is an issue of the mindset. Look, what you are teaching, do you believe that's the same thing being taught in Canada or in the United States? As a teacher, do you go on the internet? There are so many sites that helps teachers. People put their resources, TLMs, on there. Do you compare? Do you refine every academic year? How do you improve? Can you boast your heart and say that, yes, I am as current as any teacher in the world? If we all can do that, then we can demystify that notion that good education can only happen in the Western world and not in Africa. And this is the gateway. Through STEM education, challenging our kids to think forthright and into the future. So let's ask ourselves whether these four skills are manifested in our classrooms. How is a child able to adapt in your classroom? Every child, not only the highly intelligent ones. Because as teachers, I know naturally, we like kids who make our teaching easier. What about those middle ones and those who are crawlers? Are they also able to adapt? Or you solve an equation and about two people answers correctly, oh, let's move on. Because I don't have time. I need to finish this lesson within a week. How about social skills? The skills we use every day to interact and communicate with others. How are children allowed to develop their social skills within the class? As a class teacher, do you allow space for children to interact, share knowledge, discuss questions? Solve problems together. Because there's a great disservice to our current generation, because I'm not that old. But when I was growing, most of our entertainment were done outdoor. We developed traditional games, we work football together. But in today's world, you realize that a child can sit inside a room the whole day, play video games, watching TV, and all of that. And so their social skills is really, they're losing ground. And so they grow up and in the in the real work environment, they are not able to express themselves. Meanwhile, they are intelligent. You will see that the Western child always is assertive. And it's as if that our kids are dumb. No. Because in their formative years, we are not engaging them to be socially skillful, to be able to voice out their concerns, As a teacher, do you allow a child? Is there any problem? Who doesn't understand? How can I help you? How are they able to freely socialize with you as a teacher? Another thing is non-routine problem solving. Is everything in your class followed rigid routines? Or every question, I don't know how to put it. Do you allow kids or students to arrive at a destination through multiple routes? Or you only have one route that a child needs to? I remember in school when a teacher gives us note and says that define what population is or what photosynthesis is. He expects you not to miss even one word that he gave. Yes. If you miss it, he marks you wrong. He said, this is not what I gave you.
Where did you get it?
Where did you get it? Are you trying to be ahead of me? Guys, and this is what we need to demystify. Tell a child it is okay. We are all learners in this class. You teach me, I teach you. At the end of the day, we all benefit from each other. How do we allow non-routine problem solving in our class? And lastly, self-development. The process of learning new things and building new skills. Skills that help us increase our chances of success, achieving our goals, and manifesting our dreams. How do you feel as a teacher? I believe most of us have taught for years. Your child sees you once in a robot or in a traffic and say, hi, sir. And you lower down your side mirror and say, you taught me. I'm now an engineer at British Petroleum. I am now working as a managing director of Standard Bank of Lesotho. Then you have achieved that self-development because you were teaching a child to succeed. So let's backtrack as teachers who have taught for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. What are your success rates with the kids you have impacted? You need to assess yourself. Because look, teaching is a sacrifice. And at the end of the day, if it does not pay off, then why did we wake up every morning going to the class?